everyone. I'm back. And it is time. It is time for another live stream, another BINZ haul. Let me just make sure that everything is everything right now because it has been a minute. And I've missed y'all. I've missed going live. I've missed doing my live streams and doing this stuff. It's been like a month. I know. I'm sorry. I do have explanations. So I'm going ahead and starting the stream, even though, okay, it does say I'm live. Just making sure, y'all, my sound is good. Okay, it does say I'm live. Perfect. Sure, y'all, my sound. Okay, so welcome back, y'all. My name is Giselle. If you don't already know, this is Retail Remedy. I thrift and I resell things, and today we are doing a live BINZ haul as we always do. It's been a minute, like I said. So what's been going on with me, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all in this video, even though I have tons of footage that's going to probably repeat what's been going on. It'll be perfect for the people who maybe only catch my vlogs, and then there are people who, you know, replay my live streams. But yeah, I have started a new job, y'all. I started a new job mid-December, and at the beginning of December, I was looking for another job. The last job I had was, you know, it was kind of running its course. So your girl had to, you know, move around, and, you know, now I have something that well, it's actually the same industry. So I've been in the retail industry, and I am staying in the retail industry. I tend to really like it. And yeah, I'm really happy with the choice that I made and the new place that I'm working. And it's just been a lot getting to, you know this job and kind of getting used to the changes. And I know I was doing my What Sold dailies before too, and a lot of people were enjoying those. I would love to bring them back, but it got overwhelming because the moment I started doing What Sold dailies, like my sales started to kind of go up, and then it was like a constant, and then trying to just get it done every day. So what I would like to do in the future is What Sold weeklies, and then actually turn it into an actual content, like a video that I put out. But I'm not going to make a promise right now as to when those will start, because it's been a struggle just to get back to y'all in my BINZ hauls, which means that I also hadn't been to the BINZ in a long time. So yes, for those who haven't seen me for a while, that is what's been going on. Like, I can't complain. I'm glad to be back though. I went to the BINZ twice. So today we got about 40 pounds ish, and again, it was 2 trips. The first trip was pretty good. I just wanted to kind of add some more stuff to it because it was only like 20 something pounds, and y'all know I like a good 30 to 40 pounds. And we got some good stuff. So I got some vintage here, a few shoes, and different interesting things, and then I got a bunch of clothes. So if y'all are here for the BINZ thrift haul, welcome in. Please don't forget to hit the like button. It definitely helps my channel. And we're about to get started. Okay, let's just show y'all what I got, because I'm kind of excited. We're gonna start with shoes and accessories and stuff like that, y'all. All right, so up first, in no particular order, we got some Curated slides. So I like these because they actually look like the Birkenstock slides, and they're in great condition, y'all. So these are a size 8.5 double wide. So we're getting ready for those summer months, y'all, and I'm excited because I rarely actually get prepared for summer. It's kind of difficult, honestly. Summer is like a weird time for resellers or reselling clothes. But I think I have some good stuff in here that could be for the summer months. But we're always picking up every season. All right, up next, another pair of shoes. These are some vintage ones. So these caught my eye. I think somebody threw these back in the bins. I don't know why, but these are so freaking adorable. Yes, the other shoes, yes. I buy all different sizes of shoes. I like to include everybody, y'all, as much as I can, you know, if they're in good condition. So these ones are super cute. They are a cute little kitten heel. and these are by Van Ellie. They were made in Spain and just have a really cute little feminine shape. So I went ahead and picked them up. And then we actually got two kind of similar pairs. They're different brands though. So this one is also a vintage pair. These are a really nice royal blue. This color is so popular this past winter season, or this winter season, even though in Texas we're not really having a winter. Hey Dominic, how you doing? Hey Bobby. These are, and this style of shoe is so popular this season. So this is actually 9 West. So 9 West, y'all know we all familiar with a good 9 West, but just to kind of see the fashion eras coming back, like clearly this shoe was a thing, you know, whenever this came out. I'm not really sure if these are 80s or 90s, but we are back to this because so many designers are making this same shoe, but they're doing in like a flex fabric. So this is just, you know, interesting that I found this. So I went ahead and picked it up. I love, love, love the color. This would be good for summer or winter. Shoot, even fall, honestly, because it can go with some nice browns. Okay. Up next, we got some of these Alegria shoes. I have sold a few of these before. They can do really good between $20 and $30. Some of them do very well because there are some rare patterned ones out there. This is like the first time I've ever seen them plain, you know? So this will be interesting selling these. They're in great condition, and I do believe that they are real pebbled leather. What size are these? Like, these look like they haven't even really been used. Let's see. I don't know the size of these right now, but I'm just excited that they're in great condition. Oh, I see. These are a size 37. So they do have European sizing, which I also love. I think they tend to fit better too, y'all. So Alegria, they kind of look kind of different, but there's a cult following out there for these. Okay. Up next, I have this cute little mini bag. I do believe this one is also a vintage. So I don't know if this is supposed to be a makeup bag or just something to carry. Either way, it's just super cute. I love the shape of it. It's by Pacific Connections, which I've actually never heard of, which makes me think, yeah, it's probably a vintage. I just like this. This could be like a toiletry bag, or it could be something that you go ahead and carry. But I love how it's shaped like the men's toiletry bags and stuff like that. As you can see, someone did have a little charm on there, a little basketball charm. I think this would be cute with like one of the newer kind of sparkly bag charms that are becoming very popular now. It also has a bottom side zipper part, so you can put your card here. That would be really convenient, you know what I'm saying? I really miss the way that purses were built back in the day. Like, they just thought of everything. This is super cute. Definitely looks designer too if you know, wear it with the right little thing. Somebody might be like, what is that? Who makes that? So I love that about that one. I picked up this little, this is actually a tea towel or something like that. Something you could put like in your oven, basically. And out here in Texas, there's this really popular restaurant called El Arroyo, and they're popular for their signs. And this one says, trying to make protein shakes, but they keep coming out as margaritas. So the people out here love these, and I know that like people travel to Texas to try this restaurant. I haven't heard that the food is necessarily the greatest, but people absolutely love their creative signs. So they buy literally books with just the pictures of the signs in them. Like, they have definitely marketed these things very well. And actually at my last job, they used to sell these. So I know that they can sell. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna list it for, but I picked it up because I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's try it, okay? All right. Up next is another pair of shoes. And yes, y'all, it is leopard print, aka cheetah print. You know, I'm not really sure on how to tell the difference, but these are by Latigo. I did some research on them. It looks like they can do between like maybe $30 and $60 on a regular basis, and maybe they have some things out there that can do like BOLO prices, like above 60, maybe into the 100s, different types of shoes. These ones are, you know, they have a little bit of use. not too bad though. They are the calf hair style though. So these are really, you know, a nice little style in general. They're a size 8 and we're gonna give them a try. I've never sold this brand before, but I think they're super cute and they won't have a problem getting up and out of here. All right. Up next is a new brand to me. Oop, and I think it might have a little bit of damage, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this. So this is actually called Versus by Versace. I think everybody passed this up because they probably thought like it's like not real or something. But I was scrolling through Nordstrom recently because I got like a little gift card for Christmas, and this is actually like a Versace brand. It's not Versace, but it is Versus Versace. And when I did a little bit of research on it, these can do BOLO prices depending on the item. Now this is just a little shopper tote, you know, little bag or whatever. It possibly could be a gift with purchase type situation. I'm not sure exactly, but people will carry these types of things as purses as well, or just, you know, they'll have it for whatever reason. But anyways, this brand is actually pretty expensive retail. So if you see Versus Versace, go ahead and give it a try. They actually do pretty well, and you know, it's pretty expensive out there. Okay, y'all? All right. Up next, we got a pillow. I have yet to actually list a few of the pillows that I have. I'm gonna do my best to try to get all of my little straggly items listed in this time because I have been really trying to get back to doing everything and getting back on my schedule, y'all. It's been, you know, y'all know how life is when you get busy, but nonetheless, this pillow, a spooky pillow. Spooky people are year-round, so you can always pick up spooky decor and whatnot. This one is just really cute, and it looks like it hasn't been used much, and I just love the like different textures here with the gold and the silver, and like this is like the carpeting or tufting it looks like. So yes, I think this is adorable for that spooky season person out there. Up next is a cute little summer bag. Y'all know when the summer comes around, the girls get to wearing these, and these can be considered resort wear or, you know, just summer fun wear, beach, pool, whatever. This can also just go with a cute little summer dress. This is by, what is it called? Capelli. And oh, I thought it was gonna say like Italy or something, because Capelli sounds like an Italian brand, but this actually has like a little zipper part on the inside, and it also has like a little pouch for your cell phone. I don't know if your cell phone would actually fit. Maybe it might fit most cell phones, maybe. And it also has a magnetic closure. It's a little bit bent out of shape, so I might stuff it a little bit just to get that shape back, but it is a really cute shape in general, like a little half moon. Definitely gives me Anthropology vibes, so I think it will do pretty good out there. All right. Up next is a new brand to me. I've never sold this brand of purse, but automatically I knew that this was a real leather purse. It just kind of like, I don't know, I could just kind of tell when it comes to pebbled leather. It does have like some little bag charms on the side for the actual brand itself. This brand is called Monsac. And if you do some research on the Monsac, they can do some bread and butter prices, but like some higher end bread and butter prices, like $30 to $60, which is really good, and even above that depending on which one you have. But mind you, there is some ones out there that do sell for low prices. So if you do find a Monsac, just kind of, you know, do some research, because this one is like a medium-sized bag. I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. It's pretty lightweight, and I love the color. This color can pretty much, you know, make it throughout any season. So yeah, I'm gonna see. This will be my first time selling a Monsac. So yes, very cute, very interesting little purse. Okay. All right, next is another bag. This one is actually not even a brand. It just says on this little thing, it says handmade. Okay, so what that tells me is that it's probably real leather, because I'll see if there's some indicator on the inside, but usually with handmade items, you can pretty much get some good materials out of it. It's a canvas purse for the most part, and then it can also turn into a backpack with the little straps back here. But here's the thing that kind of got me to actually purchase it, okay? It's the inside of it. This on the inside actually has this print that says Hogwarts. So I believe that this was like modeled after the backpacks for Harry Potter. So I think that it kind of has that same kind of prep school vibe. And yeah, so it could be a tote or it could be a backpack. It's really nice. Like, this could easily be a designer bag. But anyways, there are some little, I think the stains on the inside of this bag are actually not stains, but it's meant to look like old newspaper. So it has like, I guess, stains on the newspaper, but it's actually not a stained bag. It has some compartments in here. There is a little bit of loose threading for that compartment. I might fix it or I might just sell it as is. It does have a YKK zipper, but other than that little indicator that said handmade, I don't have any other information on this actual bag. So I am gonna have to basically lens it and see if there's anything out there about this bag. But either way, I think it's super cute and it'll do well. All right, up next, we have a familiar brand for us. And this really cute little seashells by the seashore bag is by Brighton. So I really like selling Brighton, even though it's kind of up and down for me, honestly. This one I think will do pretty well. It's really clean on the inside, as y'all could see. And I just really love this little seashell detail. It's just so adorable. I haven't done any lensing, so I don't really know exactly what it sells for out there, but this is just a classic. I don't see this having any trouble, especially in the summertime, getting up and going. So yeah, we'll see, okay? And actually, Brighton sells for some good prices. Look at these little feet. Aren't they cute? Look at that. Wow, that is so cute. It says, to find a seashell is to discover a world of imagination on the bottom. That's what it says. I love these little details. So yes, Brighton can actually sell for hundreds of dollars if you find the right thing and it's in season. Like, they still have it on the website. They have these purses that have like cathedral themes. If you ever see that, snatch it, because those could sell for up to $400. So Brighton is one of those brands you gotta always check the item, okay? All right, up next is a little toiletry bag that I found. It's brand new. It's by Kobe Light. I picked it up because it is silicone or some type of fabric like that. I believe it's silicone. And so therefore it's like waterproof. This is a men's, I think, toiletry bag, but of course anybody could use it. And the waterproof thing of it, it just makes it so much better, because if you've ever traveled and you have like your toothbrushes and stuff, when you have to put stuff in and out, it just makes it super convenient if the bag itself is waterproof and easy to clean, etc., etc. So I did look this up, but I don't remember the numbers on it right now. Oh, it does say 100% silicone right there. So anyways, I remember looking it up. I think it has like maybe under 20 bucks or something, but something like this I don't mind if it's, you know, $18 or something like that. That's fine. Plus I just think it's so useful and someone be interested enough to actually pick that one up. All right, up next we have a pair of shoes. These are of course for the summer. Cute little mule. I'm actually going to bring these to the consignment. As y'all can see, these are from Ross and they're 8.5. The actually I don't know what the brand is on them, and I don't want to try to scrape it off right now, but these are just a classic pair of mules. Like, we've all seen these before many times over. So I believe that the consignment will take them, and the fact that they're new will just, you know, hopefully get me a little bit more money. Oh, actually, let me see. They're by Cool Planet by Steve Madden. I don't know why I didn't think to look here. Vegan materials, water-based polyurethane. That's what they're made out of. So these are super duper adorable. Okay. All right. Now, usually we save this stuff for last, which is my books and stuff, but my books are so cool right now. I want to show y'all. Okay. So up first, oh, I can't even show y'all all of my good stuff before y'all look. Hold on, wait, y'all, listen. So up first is this vintage Pac-Man strategy guide. This one is on Hey Pixie. This one is on eBay right now for $30. So this is just, you know, Pac-Man. Back in the day, my grandma used to play Pac-Man, and she loved her some Pac-Man, and she is like the best Pac-Man player I have ever come across. So this is just really interesting. Maybe if someone, you know, just is a video game enthusiast and they want a little strategy guide, this is what the game makers put out. This is actually by Namco. So yes, this was super cool. And I have two more that are some vintage things by Namco. Y'all kind of already seen this one, so I'll go ahead and show y'all. This is a Super Mario Bros. Comic book, y'all. Now, I have two of these. Let me show y'all the other one while we're at it. Boom. Okay, this one's got Princess Peach in it, y'all. Okay, these are so freaking cool that when I was checking out, the person who was checking me out was like, oh my God, what is this? And I was like, I don't know, but it looked cute to me. But I totally did. I definitely looked it up. I just don't like bragging to the people that work there, because I don't know, it feels weird to me, like telling them things like this. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, y'all, this one, I looked it up. One of them, I don't remember exactly which one, was listed for like $400 somewhere. So yeah, I don't know if it's actually, I'm gonna list it for 400. I don't know, because there were a few out there. But of course, you always have to check condition, y'all. Even if there is some ones that are out there that are cheap, you have to check condition when it comes to these types of things, because you don't want to cheat yourself. Of course, you don't want to overcharge, but you don't want to cheat yourself if you're out there and you're a seller, because we do work hard finding this stuff. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Give back to yourself a little bit. I'm going to show y'all a little bit on the inside. Yes, I will. Okay. And even when I put this up, I will take some pictures so you can at least read a couple pages, even if you're not going to buy it, because I totally get it. Sometimes the things are a little expensive and some things are just rare, you know? Super cute, full color, beautiful. Like literally it's in great condition. There is a little bit of folding and creasing and stuff like that, which I will point out. This one has less folding and creasing. This one is like more on the mint condition side. And I just can't wait to kind of do some more research and stuff like that. But this one is actually by Nintendo. So a great find. And like literally the dude was like, I'm jealous. And it started out at $1.95. So, you know, let's see, does it have a year on it? This says, I mean, it does say 1989 Acclaim Entertainment, but it says 1987, 1988 Rare. But I think it's just talking about this game. So I'm not really sure when this particular comic came out. It doesn't say. But anyways, these were super cool. So I wanted to go ahead and show y'all. Let me show y'all the other one and give y'all a little something on the inside so y'all can see. Okay. Try to hold it up for a little while so y'all can actually focus on it, y'all. I'm learning, okay? I'm learning to kind of make y'all so y'all can actually see this stuff, okay? All right. So anyways, and then I bought a Puff the Magic Dragon. This is also vintage, but I don't think it's worth as much, but I bought it because it's brand new. And somebody might want their child to have it if this was like their favorite storybook. And it has I think this is a CD, so you can listen to it in the car. For those people with little crumb snatchers around, this could be super, super cute. So yes, awesome. Yes, okay. And then I bought myself an adult coloring book, a fashion coloring book. Okay, all right, that's the one thing I got for myself. No, I'm kidding. There's probably a few things in here. I'll show y'all anyway, okay? All right, so let's get to the clothes, y'all. All right, so up first is actually something for me, but I'll show y'all anyway. This is this cute little like knit short sleeve sweater, kind of a layerable thing if you want to do while it's still kind of cold out there. I basically had to change my aesthetic for my new job, so I'm starting to wear like more like office attire type things. So this is by Love Scarlet. I didn't do any research on the brand, but I like it, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Okay, up next we have a mini Bowden, which is something that I do like to pick up for the kiddos. And I love the colors and whatnot. It's just so cute. It reminds me of Pippi Longstockings. And yes, I just love their little designs for the kids. So we went ahead and grabbed it. I actually haven't had one in a while. Up next is a hat. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sell this hat. I just thought it was adorable, you know, nice and cute, and it's also brand new. It's called the Eco Headwear. Not really sure. I just thought it was adorable. Up next is a kid's dress, which we're coming into wedding season again. This will be super cute for a little flower girl or something like that, you know, or maybe just, you know, going to a wedding. Maybe she's just going to the wedding, you know. This is freaking adorable. I love little stuff like this. Or y'all already know what I'm gonna say, pictures. I love picking up things and suggesting this could be for a cute little picture. If you have a little baby out there and you want to do some cute little themed pictures, this will be freaking adorable. Look at these little rosettes. Love that. This is by Nanette Lepore, I think. Yeah, Nanette. It just says Nanette. So Nanette, but it's also Nanette Lepore. All right. Up next, another spooky season thing that I bought, and I may not get to sell it for that much, but it's okay. This is a Simpsons Trick or Treat, like pajama pants. And I just thought they were adorable. They are velvet, so I thought they were also a good quality. So we'll see if we get to actually sell these. I'm trying to just collect spooky season stuff because I never have it when I need it, y'all. And it's never listed on time. So we're gonna just collect it all year round, like I said. These are some vintage Ralph Lauren sports shorts. I went ahead and picked these up. I said I was gonna try them on, but they might actually be a little too short for me. Maybe not my size, so I'm gonna probably list these. But I just thought these were adorable and perfect for the summer. And if I don't end up listing these, they will be going to the consignment because they are actually really cute. Okay, Ralph Lauren sport. All right, up next is a, what do we call this? Overalls. Okay, I was gonna say a romper or a pantsuit, but it's not. Overalls, okay, y'all. These overalls are a like a wool, I think they're a wool blend. Let me see, what are these? These are by Cider, okay, and they're brand new. I absolutely love these. A cute little plaid overall, can definitely go to the office. Who would have thought an overall at the office? But I think this, you could get away with this. They are a wide leg, okay? Just freaking adorable. The material, if it's not actual wool, it definitely gives that feel and that look. And in the back, it doesn't like cover the whole back. So, you know, your shirt, your blouse, it could be, you know, it could even have an open back in the back, you know, you never know. Or, you know, I don't know how a girl would wear these, but I definitely thought it was interesting enough to go ahead and grab for my boutique. So let's see how long it takes to sell. All right, up next is a dress by Ralph Lauren. If you know me, you know that I like to sell Ralph Lauren dresses. It is a wrap dress, which makes it even more the better because people love a good wrap dress. I also love that it's polka dotted. The girls are saying that polka dots are in, okay? Even though the cheetah print is in and they've even got me, I asked around and the girls are saying polka dots are where it's at as well. So I encourage you all to grab some polka dotted stuff if you are selling because it's a hot item right now. This one is a size 12, which is a great size. And yeah, just a really good classic. I wish I had it all, like maybe Tabitha wearing it or something like that, which we've lost Tabitha now that we moved in this room, but maybe we'll bring Tabitha back so she can wear some of the things that's harder to show. But yeah, all right. Up next, we have a new brand to me called Lost Wonder, right? Lost Wonder. And I looked this one up and I saw some pretty interesting numbers. It is a roll tab shirt, even though it kind of looks unisex. I think it is women's. I just really love this gingham, this brown and this navy. Beautiful, just great color combination. Perfect for this winter season or even next fall. It's pretty lightweight, so maybe a little bit into spring, depending on if you're just a dark color girl or something like that. But I definitely think that this brand is worth looking into. Lost Plus Wonder. I think I remember seeing some pretty good numbers out there. So if you do see it in the wild, you know, maybe do some research on it. All right. Up next is a classic thing that I love to sell in my boutique for some reason. It's kind of random, but they do so well. I'm never going to stop selling these. And it is a kilt. So y'all, I have been selling kilts since the dawn of time. Okay, y'all. These authentic tartan, this one is blue tartan, plaid kilts. And this one is a size 42. Okay, y'all. So every time I get a kilt, y'all, it takes no time to sell it, y'all. In between $30 and $50. And this one I think is the first one that I've seen with this awesome little utility pocket here, I believe. Now I know 501 Tactical Gear makes some kilts as well, and I think they might have some of these pockets, but I think the first time I've seen it with this plaid, because I think the ones I had from 501 were plain. So this is always an awesome find, y'all. And I do believe, let me not lie, but I believe this is 100% wool. It says made in Pakistan, and it doesn't have a brand. So but by the feel of it, definitely feels like wool, or at least a wool blend. So I absolutely love this color, and I know the guys are gonna take this. All those guys that have a Irish, Scottish heritage, they can't wait to grab these kilts. Okay. Up next is another thing for myself, workwear, cute little cardigan, baby blue. We love that. It's Style & Co. I don't sell this brand really, but I don't know. Maybe if I do a little research, I might start picking it up. I haven't, I forget who even sells Style & Co. I don't even remember, but I think this is awesome for workwear. All right. Up next is, let's see. Oh, Loft. Now I do pick up Loft skirts, y'all. Loft has some really pretty designs for their skirts, as y'all can see. This is a paisley design, beautiful purple color. Definitely could be cute for the winter or this upcoming spring. Yeah, while the weather's still kind of cool. I love that it's a little bit gathered. You can see like there's some pleats at the bottom. It gives the skirt some really beautiful movement. So that is freaking awesome. Can't wait to go ahead and get this one listed. I don't think it'll do or it'll last that long on the shop actually. All right, up next is, what is this one? Oh, this one's a J. Jill. I rarely pick up J. Jill, but I like this little dress. It's in a like hunter green. It could be a dress or a tunic, so it could be worn with tights. It's pretty plain, but I like the detail of the stitching, and like it's kind of like wanting to be a tiered dress. You know, kind of plain, kind of, you know, everyday wear, but I carry that as well, y'all, everyday wear, as well as those special items. So definitely check me out. At the end of this video, usually I put the links, but if you don't see the links in this video, all of my other videos do have it. It's just I have to get to it. So sometimes it takes me a day or two, but the links will be in the description most of the time, okay? All right, up next is a joie dress. This one is definitely for the summer. This will definitely be something that I put resort wear on. This will be beautiful walking across like the pool area of a resort or a cruise ship, okay? Because the girls will be cruising, okay, as soon as summer months hit. So this is definitely one of those dresses that the girls like. This is a size 4, so it's a pretty small size, but I do just love this like leafy pattern here with all of these like contrasting greens. Very beautiful, and I think it will do pretty well out there. All right, and up next is something I bought so that I can list for Valentine's Day, but whew, we getting around the corner right now, and I'm like, let me put it on the top of my pile so it can actually get up there and people can actually possibly buy it before Valentine's Day. This is a top by Hello Molly. I've never sold this brand before, but this top is freaking adorable, y'all. It has the structured V-neck cut out here, and then in the back, if you can't already see, it is open, and it has these little ties right here where you can make a huge bow in the back. Could you imagine just wearing some cute little straight leg pants or a cute little skirt or something like that, and turning around having your bag and that little bow in the back? That is going to be cute for a cute little Valentine's Day date night with the little puff sleeves. Like, this is gonna be feminine, flirty, and everything you need. So I definitely went ahead and picked it up thinking Valentine's Day, y'all. And the fact that, you know, in general, I'm always feeling like I'm behind the curve when it's time to pick up those types of things. All right, up next is a swimsuit. So I have been picking up a lot of these vintage swimsuits. If y'all are vintage swimsuit girlies, definitely check out my shop. I will be listing, and I have listed a couple already, a lot of these beautifully patterned vintage swimsuits by Maxine of Hollywood. I absolutely love the colors and the shapes. Like, look at this shape. It's just so pretty. And most of, yeah, let me see. Let me make sure before I say. This one actually has the, like this kind of bottom, but a lot of her swimsuits have the romper bottom. So it looks like this, but it's actually like a romper instead of it having the separated bottom. So that's the difference here, but it's just absolutely pretty and has a really beautiful shape. And I think they pick out beautiful patterns. So definitely check those out, y'all. All right, up next is, this is a cute little top. Oh, this is by Torrid. So there was a few things in there by Torrid, but I didn't pick up everything. I just picked up some stuff that I thought was cute. This top is like a really beautiful, like purple. It has like a slubbed cotton kind of texture. I really like the little flowers on there. It's kind of like subtle. It's a size 2. I just thought it would be cute, little everyday wear Torrid top. I don't expect a whole lot of money for it, but I just think it's cute. All right, up next is actually a huge wedding dress. So I'm gonna attempt to show y'all. So I am a fan of picking up vintage wedding dresses as well. So this one has some beautiful beadwork here in the front as well as in the back, y'all. It has these beautiful little straps here. They're like the cap. I think you want to call this like a cap sleeve, even though it's more like, I don't know if you want to call it cap, but to me it's like a cap sleeve that could kind of be outward a little bit. When you put it on, you could wear it a little bit out and kind of like jazz it up like that. But there's also beadwork on the straps. But it is a high-low gown, so it does stop right here, but the back train goes all the way down to the floor, and the train is included on the dress, and there's beadwork all down the bottom of this dress, y'all. It is gorgeous. Okay, there is a few little stains that I'm going to try to work out that are on the outside, but other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and list it and just let the people know it will need to be dry cleaned. Unfortunately, when it comes to wedding dresses, it's cost like $150 to actually dry clean them. So that's not something that I'm really willing to invest a lot of times, because usually I don't even sell it for that much money. So the person, you know, for their special day, if they would like to grab this dress, that would mean, you know, maybe they would invest total maybe $250 or $300 in their wedding dress, which I think is still a pretty good deal if you are looking for a dress out there. And I'm not just talking for my shop. If you are looking for a dress and, you know, you want to just check eBay, check Poshmark, we are out here, we're selling these things, and you could get it for a pretty good price, and all you'll have to do is probably dry clean it, which I believe it's not much when you're already not paying much for the dress. So anywho, if you're a fan of that, you know where to find it, okay? But I'm gonna just do some TLC and just make sure that there's not any other damage that I need to note about this dress. But trust me, y'all, this thing is gorgeous, okay? I'm telling you. And also, I have a really beautiful veil on my shop right now that's floor length and is also embroidered, not beaded, but embroidered. And I got tons of likes on that too. So in case you're looking, in case one of you ladies out there getting ready to have your special day, definitely check me out, okay? All right, up next we have a cute little bralette. Who is this by actually? This is by Alter State, which I rarely do this. Alter State just does not really move for me, but summer is coming, so we are trying some things. And it's lightweight, why not? Let's go ahead and try it out. Plus it's brand new. Next, this was for me, just a cute little, it's a bralette. Nothing to see here, okay? All right, and next I have a really nice sweater. Now this one is by, who is it by? I forgot. Kitty Hawk. So I looked up Kitty Hawk. They have some pretty good prices out there for their vintage sweaters, okay? They have intricate designs most of the time, and I've seen them doing pretty well, even in the sold section. So if y'all see Kitty Hawk out there, definitely, you know, look up your sweater and see if it's worth anything. This one, obviously, is super cute. Look at the little birdies. Look at the colors. The details are really nice. Plus, it has shoulder pads, y'all. So for all my vintage girlies out here who like this style, Kitty Hawk is definitely a brand that you could look into, okay? So yes, I went ahead and picked it up because it was definitely very interesting and very beautiful to me. So yes, we will see what it does. It'll be my first time trying that one, okay? Up next is a cute top by Express. Again, summer is coming. We're trying to do everyday wear and just little interesting stuff girls might like. So this one's like a peplum top, little ruffle detail, very romantic. You know what I'm saying? Could be paired with a cardigan or something like that during the springtime. I really love the roses, as well as just this chiffon has a beautiful texture in general, with the little like embroideries around the flower. You can't see it, but it kind of makes the flowers look 3D a little bit. So I thought it was cute, and it's by Express, okay? Up next is a brand that I've dabbled in, and that is Riot Society. So Riot Society does these very interesting patterns where it's like scully, but it's also, you know, just like very artisan basically, and but at the same time kind of punk, kind of, you know, grunge and stuff. So I have sold like maybe 1 or 2 things by Riot Society. It's more like a bread and butter, so under 30, maybe above 20, maybe, you know, but people do buy it, so it does have some buying power. Yeah, not much I can say about this other than it's just like a little flamingo. It's very interesting design, and yeah, just a cute little hoodie. All right, up next I got a cute little skirt for the little kiddos. This is just adorable. It reminds me of our little kilt, but I believe it's just a little skirt. It has these cute little button details here, and then of course one in the back. This actually doesn't have a brand, but I picked up a few little cute kids vintage. I believe this is kids vintage, because I'm going to show y'all a few more, and maybe we can determine together if they're vintage. But this is just freaking adorable, and I do believe that this is real wool, so the whole thing is wool based off of the feel, okay y'all? But I don't have a tag in here, so I'm going to be putting measurements. All right, up next, again, more of this like kids vintagey type stuff. Really cute little dress here with the little hearts on it. This could be super cute for Valentine's Day as well. Little cute little turtleneck. Oh, it's just so adorable. Look at the details, like the little belt on it. Oh my gosh, it is just, I mean, come on. If you have a little girl, like, come on. She's gonna be so cute in this. And this could be a little picture day thing too. Let's see, do we have a brand on this one? This one is by Health Techs. Let me show y'all that. It says Health Techs permanent press, not sure. Let's see, does it say? It doesn't say what the material is. It also has a woolish feel, so not sure, but this is super adorable. All right, and another one, got another cute little dress for the little girlies. And it's also got a cute little lettuce hem turtleneck here. This one has a rainbow pattern. Look at this cute little skirt to the dress. It has little apples on it. So if you have a little girl who's like a little bookworm, oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Or just like, you know, like a library themed picture day, your little girl with her big glasses and her books. Ah, that would be so cute, you know? Like, you know, we got to start doing our little pictures and stuff with our kids again. You know, back in the day, they used to dress the kids up in a little scene. We got to start doing that again. This definitely gives me that. And it is by the same brand, which I didn't look into it. I just thought these were super cute. And at the very least, I could probably sell them as a pair if they don't sell for very much. So that way we can, you know, whoever likes that, they can have a couple. All right. Up next is another little vintage kids find. And this one is, if you can't already tell, Sesame Street, y'all. So this is a cute little Sesame Street, kind of like a cottage core dress for little girls. And it's got the cute little like ruffly details on the sleeves here. We got Big Bird on the pocket. It's just freaking cute. Like, come on, y'all. I don't think I've ever even seen Sesame Street kids wear. This one, it actually has the Sesame Street brand on there, and it's also a size 4T. I believe the other two are 4T. Oh, this is by JCPenney, by the way. So it's Toddler Time by JCPenney, but is licensed by Sesame Street, of course. And I don't think I see any material details, but this is freaking like adorable. Like, come on now. Doesn't it give you like at least baby fever? Okay. All right. Up next, what do we got here? I think more stuff that I may have purchased so that I could wear to work, or maybe somebody else could wear to work. What size is this? It's an extra large, so maybe I'm gonna sell this one. This one's by Banana Republic. Again, workwear, you know, office wear, polka dot. Polka dot is in, y'all. This is actually really, really cute and really, really stylish. So if you're a girly out there that likes to style it up at work, this could be super cute. It's lightweight, so just in case you just get a little cool at work, this won't make you too hot. What do we got? What is the, I think this is cotton. Okay, so you're not going to be too warm in this. It's definitely going to allow you to have a little breathability. Okay, all right. All right, up next is a pair of shorts that I just really love the texture and the pattern. These are by Apartment 9, and they're just some cute little chino shorts. And yeah, the girls love chino shorts in the summertime, so we're gonna give them a little try. Again, Apartment 9. I don't do a lot of selling of Apartment 9, and I think I was thinking I would try these on before I go ahead and sell them, but those are adorable. All right. Up next, this had the Vintage Bros asking me to see what's in my cart, which always makes me a little nervous. So this cute little sweater is actually a vintage sweater, and I believe it says Black Diamond Club, but it's by San Siegel Sportswear. So I picked this up, and the Vintage Bros were like, "Well, can we see it? What's that sweater that you picked up?" So, fun fact right now, J. Crew is actually selling ski stuff now. So it's like selling all like campy ski stuff. So I think it's pretty popular out there just in general, like ski culture, ski wear. And basically because of the Olympics coming up, you know, people are really, you know, getting into their little ski stuff and winter sports wear. I love that the graphics is on the front and on the back here. And I think it's going to do great, basically. So, yes, I think this was a great find. I don't know anything about this brand, so hopefully it'll do great out there, okay? All right, up next is a cute little dress. This one's by Rebecca B. I've never sold this brand before, but I thought the color was gorgeous. It's this emerald green. And just a beautifully patterned dress. Like, I mean, come on, just cute. If you're out on vacation or something like this would be perfect for like dinner, especially in Hawaii or something like that. I could totally see that. yeah, just a cute, or maybe brunch in the morning or something like that. I love the square neck detail on this. It just is so pretty. The whole shape of the dress is so pretty. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Might have to try that one on too. All right. Up next, we have a, what brand is this? This is Buy Together. So Buy Together is a pretty good bread and butter brand. They sell pretty high retail, honestly, but you know, out there it can be up and down. I really love this blouse. It's just super cute. It is navy blue, even though it may not show that on camera, and it has light blue flowers. It's just pretty. I love the gathering in the middle. It's gonna give you a great like feminine shape and these types of things, you know, up top. And I just love it, you know, and at the same time give you a little coverage on the arms there. And of course you could always wear like a little undershirt if you want, or if not, you know what I'm saying, you could just wear it as is. It's just super cute and feminine and girly. Okay. All right. And I believe this is our last item, y'all. So not too long of a haul today, but I think pretty good. We picked up a vintage Karen Scott blazer, y'all. So this blazer is so cute. It was one of the last items I actually picked up while I was out shopping, and I was going back and forth, but I was like, why am I going back and forth? It's tartan, the plaid. It is wool. It's different. It's funky. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab her, okay? And Karen Scott can be up and down in general, like the brand, but these particular blazers that have this tartan or just different like patterns that are not totally the norm, even though tartan is pretty, like, you know, it's pretty popular, but she does have some blazers out there that have other patterns that are not the norm. Always check it out if it's a Karen Scott, if it looks like it's a special one. People actually pay upwards, like above $30 for them sometimes, so depending on what it is. This one is a size 12, so it's a great size as well. This could be really cute for the tail end of the winter months. And in general, there are places, you know, even in the US, even though Texas right now isn't getting a winter. Okay, do y'all see the distraught on my face about us not having winter? I have so many things that I bought for winter that I have not gotten to wear because it's been hot the entire time. There are states that stay pretty cool, so this stuff will still sell, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm happy about that. And I'm sure the person who decides to get this would be too. So this, again, like I said, is our last item. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for staying here with me and going through all my little thrifted items today. I'll be doing my best to get them listed sometime soon so that you all can shop them if y'all want to. And yeah, got some more vlogs coming up. I'm super excited about that, y'all. So just stay tuned. If y'all are not subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and like it so that in my the algorithm picks me up a little bit more. And y'all can get, you know, more of these videos, of course. Okay, if you like it, you want to come back for more, right? All right, so I will see you guys later. Okay, y'all. Thank you again for stopping by. Bye. Peace out.